what's up guys, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be filming a summer self-care evening in my life, and I could not be more excited because I have some really fun plans for tonight. But long story short, if you haven't seen my last video, basically I've been trying to implement as much self-care into my life as possible because I am kind of struggling at work. I'm not hugely enjoying the rotation that I have at the moment, and because of that I'm just trying to find more things to be positive about and make sure that I'm still treating myself the way I deserve and not letting myself spiral into a worsening state of mental health. I'm really trying to just take care of myself in every way possible. And a little update on that, if you did watch my last video, to be fair, in the last week and a half things have been getting a bit better, and I'm not sure if that's my situation or my mindset, to be honest, but I have received a lot of really lovely comments and messages and DMs just letting me know that I'm supported and loved, and lots of people are saying they hope things get better for me, which I really appreciate. If you're one of those people that have messaged, it's very sweet to know there's a little community here that I have, and I love that. That's literally always been my dream. I film videos for as long as I can remember, and that is exactly my goal, is to make people feel like they're less alone, and you guys did that for me, so I really appreciate that. And I think that has made me feel a lot more positive when I go into each day, and I don't know, things seem to be getting better. I don't want to jinx it, but for the most part I've been fairly good the last week or so, and I am trying to make plans and implement things each day that I look forward to, just to keep myself going. And today I've got lots of plans. I want to work out this evening, which is kind of new for me in the last few weeks. I used to be very much a morning workout girl, but to be honest, when I think about it, the reason I used to work out pretty much every day at 6 a.m. in uni is because I had lectures from 9 till 5, and then after that I would either be doing pre-reading for the next day or getting ready to go out and socialise, and I felt like the best time to actually fit in a workout was in the morning. But now that I don't have really any studying to do, I work from 8:30 till 4:30 and pretty much have nothing to do in the evenings unless I've made plans to go out with friends. I figured I probably don't need to force myself to go and get up every single day or however many days a week at 6 o'clock in the morning to go work out, and I could probably just do it in the evening, and it gives me something to do, gives me something to look forward to after work. And although the gym is much busier at that time, which I don't really love, at least it gives me something to do rather than just kind of sitting around my room watching Netflix. It's something a little bit more productive. So I've kind of been moving more towards evening workouts recently. I think every now and again I like to wake up and feel really productive in the morning. That's always something that makes me feel amazing, but I mean, at the same time I'm trying to find a balance and trying to preserve my energy and make sure I don't burn out, and sometimes the extra couple hours of sleep means more to me than getting up and being productive in the morning. So I'm going to work out today, and then I've actually booked myself a massage, which I'm so excited about. So I'm probably not going to go too hard in the gym because I don't want to turn up all sweaty and stiff from like a very intense workout. I'm probably just going to do like a treadmill, walk, then a bit of a jog, interval sprints, that kind of stuff. And then I really want to make myself a nice dinner tonight. I just want to make the whole evening like a date night, but just with myself, and I'm excited. Actually, I did also want to mention that I got some really good news last week. So I found out that I passed my F1 year, which I am so happy about, and to be honest I'm kind of relieved to know that all that hard work I put into my portfolio paid off, and I officially have 4 weeks left before I'm an F2, which is unbelievably insane. It feels like just yesterday I graduated, and I'm so insanely proud of myself. And so in light of that I decided decided to get myself a little treat. If you know me, then you know how much I love my Figs, which is the brand of scrubs that I like to wear. And I figured in light of this amazing event, I would get myself a new colour. And I actually find this really funny because when I was in sixth form, all my friends would make fun of me for how much I loved to wear maroon. And so I figured, as a little homage to my younger self that worked incredibly hard to get me here, I got a set of burgundy scrubs and I'm very happy. I can't wait to wear these tomorrow. I think the only issue that I am bound to encounter is the fact that all of our domestic staff in this hospital also wear burgundy, so all of the cleaners, all of the people that serve food and drinks, and I've talked about this before. I wish it wasn't an issue. I know plenty of girls that deal with this too, but being a female in medicine or just generally in healthcare, most patients assume you are anything but a doctor, regardless of your name badge, the stethoscope around your neck. Most days I get called a nurse, a healthcare assistant, a phlebotomist, and that's nothing against them. I have the utmost respect for the people I work with, but I also worked really hard to have the title of being a doctor, and I think it's such a shame that in this day and age people still just assume it's the men on the wards that are the doctors. And I know for a fact as soon as I put those burgundy scrubs on, somebody is inevitably going to ask me for a cup of coffee. That's just the way it is and I have to deal with it and hope that someday these things change. But I kind of wanted to mention that and bring awareness to it because I think it's a very unconscious bias. I don't think people are doing it on purpose, and when patients assume I'm not a doctor, I don't take offence to it. I just think it's a bit of a shame because it's not just the men that go out and have jobs and earn the money anymore. Like, women can be doctors too, and they can be damn good at it. So hopefully those things kind of change eventually and people evolve and grow and realise anybody can do anything. But that's my rant on that. I'm now going to get changed and go to the gym. I really wanted to make myself something yummy for dinner tonight, so on my way home I stopped through Tesco and I picked up all of the ingredients that I would need to make myself a risotto. So first things first, I want to load it up with a ton of veg, so I got a butternut squash, some asparagus, a brown onion as well as a red onion, and then all of the necessities for a risotto like parmesan, obviously some risotto rice, and then the recipe I'm using calls for about 175 mils of white wine, so I just got this little mini bottle of Pinot Grigio because I don't really drink wine. And then I got myself this bottle of red grape Schlur because I used to love drinking this. It makes me feel so fancy and it kind of reminds me of Christmas time for some reason. And lastly, a little treat for dessert. I found gluten-free donuts, which I've literally never seen in a supermarket before, so I figured I had to try them. And then all the other ingredients I already have. So I'm going to quickly peel and chop my butternut squash and whack it in the oven to roast for about 30 minutes while I hop in the shower and wash my hair. Of course, my Schlur is going in a wine glass because everything tastes better in a wine glass.